up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
All over that one right there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
So one gone with a runner at third. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throws to second. And he's trying for two. Here comes Chris Taylor. 4 for 4 with a double and 3 singles. This one smoked out to left. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
The second baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And now 1 and 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Baez stands in now and watches strike 1. He goes down looking. Back in. Comerica Park. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. Vest back to work. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man at first, and next for LA, Gavin Lux. Liner, base hit. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. So much of good hitting is
back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie Betts now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 22-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Nobody on, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 23-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless.
That one back. Going, gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Holt.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats. Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Muncy around second, headed for third. Coming home. Safe.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner takes off. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Chris Taylor. And a base hit right there. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, Enrique Hernandez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That's a base hit. Run scores. New pitcher on now, Jason Foley. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Now that's smacked to right center. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The throw to third. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away. Here's Mookie to hit, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. The throw in. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Next to hit, swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boone. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the ninth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And a pitch. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I mean, come on, have a game. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Puts a bunt down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Hard hit to third. Gets it to first, and that's an out. Gavin Lux will hit next. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they extend their lead. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Here's Mookie now. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and the lead continues to grow.
Waste no time there.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Line drive. Green makes the play, and that is that. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Hernandez makes the grab, one down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Tigers. Here's Mark Canha. And a foul ball. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got it. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.